And growing up Hmong-American, it was kind of weird because I didn't know what Hmong was too. I would go to school. We were the first wave of refugees, right? A little bit about my first years here in America. I would go to school, and a lot of the white kids come in. They came up to me, hey, are you Chinese? Nope. Are you Japanese? Nope. What are you? I'm Hmong. Okay, Chinese people are from China, Japanese people are from Japan, Hmong people are from Hmongland. I couldn't find that on the map, right? So a lot of the other kids asked me, hey, what is Hmong? What is Hmong? Good question. I came home and I'm going to ask my mom. So I said, Mom, they want to know what is Hmong. She said, what is Hmong? She recognized the question. What is Hmong? She paused. She said, oh, I is Hmong. I said, no, Mom, you cannot say that. They're going to laugh at you. You got to tell them Hmong is something. She said, okay, Hmong is I. During the Vietnam War, we fought as Americans, guerrilla soldiers. And after 15 years of conflict, we came to America as refugees of war. Now, I have to share with you, my father went to war at the age of 15. If you're taller than the machine gun, you could shoot it without falling down. You were encouraged to go fight for freedom. Yes. And for those of you who know a little bit of Southeast Asian Vietnam War history, there was actually a government document that stated, kill all of the Hmong people who sided with the Americans in 75. So my father said, okay, we have to go at night. I secretly arranged for some fishermen to come meet our family by the river. They took us across. After we paid them pretty much our entire life savings. We made it. It was about a 45-minute ride in total darkness. So as a little refugee kid, whenever I didn't do my homework, a lot of Hmong parents said this to the children too. My dad told me this story all the time. Son, don't you know I went through a war? I had to sacrifice everything. I hid in the jungle for months. I had to eat the fruits and berries off the trees to stay alive. Why? So I can bring your little butt to America. No, go to your room and study. See, Hmong grandmothers always have the moves. We may not have danced to music, but we danced to the birds chirping, the wind. We danced to the corn, to the cucumbers, to the rice stalks. Let me show you, okay? Try that, okay? Break the corn, throw in the basket. Break the corn, throw in the basket. Cut the rice. Smash the rice patty, yeah? Grind the rice. All of a sudden, this long, huge yellow bus came up to the curb. Shh, good morning, come on in. My mother says, me too, mukanda. Son, time to go to school. Secret. We live in America. If you do exactly what American kids do, you'll be okay. Just do what they do. We heard about every student knew what to do without a single word of instructions. They stood up, hands to the chest. I pledge allegiance to the flag. My mother says, you do what they do. Because as soon as my first teacher saw me, this is what she did. Boys and girls, we have a new student in our class. That is your name, Tou Ger Xiong. I was thinking, who's the first president of the United States? Mr. George Washington. Who's a big farmer with the big fat blue ox? I don't. Mr. Paul Bunyan. I also know when I go home, I live in another cultural world. I have to think in Hmong. I have to act Hmong. I have to speak Hmong. At night, I dream in Hmong. It's not that when we go to school, we're not American. It's not that when we come home, we're not Hmong. We got one foot in each culture. We live in two worlds. We speak two languages. There's nothing to be ashamed of, something to be proud of and celebrate. It made a huge difference in attitude. And when we feel good, we do good. How does this relate to the American story? This river to the Hmong people is like the Trail of Tears is to the Native Americans in their march for freedom. It is our Underground Railroad and what Harriet Tubman meant to the slaves in their escape, the price they paid if they were caught. It is the story of most recent refugees from East Africa, from Somalia, from Eritrea, from the Balkans, from Spanish-speaking countries who crossed the Rio Grande. It is all of our stories. We are what make America a little more spicy, a little more colorful. We are America's best kept secret.